Hey everybody, Dan here on another late Thursday night here in New York. Late spring, I guess, right? Okay, and we're on multiple channels at this point. So, good evening and welcome to another episode of Dan Plays Games from the Elder Times. And I am playing through this game that's new on Steam in the last couple months called Pool of Radiance. That's Advanced Dungeons and Dragons branded. And of course, I kid, because of course this is a game from 1988. But yeah, it was rebranded and put up on Steam just a couple months ago. Here I am playing it in June now. Let's get started. So I guess this is episode 4 of this playthrough. And last week was a little bit embarrassing. Last week was, I think we all agree, was just kind of painful to watch. I had 2 major problems. One was I left the search toggle on for about an hour. And of course that, that in the simulation, it massively slows my characters down. So they were looking for secret doors and traps and everything, and every single move I made took 10 minutes of game time. So I was getting jumped by wandering monsters every single time I turned a corner. Okay, got my handy decoder wheel here. So what is that? Little squirrely elven rune. Which one is that? So as usual, the pixelation on screen, sometimes it doesn't look very much like the actual decoder wheel. I guess it must be this thing. And then match that up with the dwarven rune. It's like a left hook with a knob on it. Must be that. I think that's it. And then read the dotted line, which is night, I think. Okay. Bam. All right, so load up my game from last time here. So this is my current party. Rollin, the Dwarven fighter. Cadell, who is a half-elven, I think, fighter magic user. Payton's a cleric. Griffith is a new cleric that I just made up last time, actually. Tara is a halfling fighter thief. And then Nirjarani is the human magic user I've got here. So I'm well on my way to having an all-cleric party. I'm well on my way to like playing through all of these classic D&D video games with just all-cleric parties, because as we all know, they are overpowered. But they're very useful, and obviously it's the only way that you have healing magic in classic D&D. So if one problem I was having with having one cleric last time was Payton, the cleric, goes down. Now I've got no healing, and I just have to immediately retreat from the dungeon area. So I did have to add Griffith last time to try to get Payton back up, actually. So I now have as big a party as I'm allowed in this game with 6 PCs. But you are allowed to hire a couple NPCs on top of that. So granted that last time I discovered in the slums area, there's a central encounter with a magic user and like 36 pretty well-armed orcs and hobgoblins and stuff. I'm strongly considering expanding my party again here and maybe picking up some NPC from the training center, which I haven't done to date. And I guess the other thing I made a note to myself was I picked up some gems last time. So the one thing that the searching did do is I actually did find a hidden satchel of, I think, golden gems. So I'm carrying that around, and maybe I could go and sell that and get better armor for probably Cadell and Griffith, I guess, is the thing that I'm looking forward to. So looking at my adventurer's journal here on the other monitor. I guess that's pretty good. Okay, so let's do that first thing. Let's do that second thing rather. I think I'm right by the. I think I'm right by the shop. Right, that's the shop. Okay, so here is one of the several arms and armor shops. So yes, appraise. I have a fine collection of 1 gem. Right. So yeah, appraise the gems. Great. So that gem is valued at 1,000 gold pieces, and once again, right at the moment, I would like to get plate mail for anybody that can wear it. So yeah, I would like to sell that. Great. Now, is that the only? I just had that 1 gem. Is that the deal? Oh no, I think everybody's got a gem. Okay, so let's. I think I did. Maybe not. Just 2, I guess. Interesting. I must have gotten 2, used the share function, and then just the first 2 people in the party got 1. I guess that must have been what happened. Okay, so let's so the pool. Oh, did I just? I guess I pooled all my money by accident, right? So where's the 1,000 gold pieces? Didn't I just? Am I nuts? Okay, now I'm really confused. Okay, so the gem is now here. Oh, okay. So this. Okay, so Paul behind the scenes is trying to help me out throughout the week. So Paul said that they always turn everything into the highest denomination coin. So I guess the 200 platinum pieces, I guess, must have been from the gem sale. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Whoops, now I've got the focus in the wrong place. Okay, so Griffith would like to buy better armor. Like that plate mail. Yeah, does that work? Great. Okay. And it's a fighter. Does he have a shield? Oh, right. I have been carrying around a bunch of crud that I stole off monsters. So let's unready this. Ready the plate mail. Carrying the shield. And probably something better than a short sword. Actually, let's. I can sell this stuff. Let's sell this. Okay, if it's magic, I'll find out, I guess. Sell that. Yep. Now, if I recall correctly, the short bow and the arrows are actually magic. So I might, and I'm told that I need to ready both the bow and the arrows in order to use them. So, which that makes sense. So maybe later on I'll switch out to that, but I do want a good missile. I do want a good melee weapon for him. So, he's a fighter cleric, so. I don't want every single person to have a longsword. Actually looking for a morning star, but I don't see it here. Do not see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, take that. I always like a big spiky club thing. And maybe I will, I tend to like a spare. I haven't reused it a lot yet as a backup weapon. Let's do that. Okay, so ready the morning star. Got the shield. Oh, instead that's the armor I can sell. Great. Okay, so pretty stripped down. I like that. And the other thing, I want to make sure everybody has plate mail. I'm pretty sure they do. Okay, Rollin, yes. Cadell. No, it has banded mail. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade for him. If I can, try, getting the top end armor is kind of the first thing I want to do when I'm, running a new party in Classic D&D. So, yeah, buy that. Great. Exit. View items. Okay, so unready this, ready the plate mail, sell the banded mail. Got a long sword, a shield, a spear. That's probably fine. I've been mostly... Is that... That's good enough. Let me see. Payton, I'm pretty sure, is good. Yeah, plate mail, 2 holy symbols, shield and a mace. Good. I knew we were just dealing with Griffin there. Yeah. Okay, so my whole front line of the first 4 people are all in plate. AC 2 or better. Now Tara's a straight thief. Got leather armor. Now I guess am I allowed to use am I allowed to use studded leather? I think under Unearthed Arcana rules I am. Let's actually try that. Guess we'll find out here. Of course, if I thought about this earlier, I would have traded the studded leather from Griffith over here, but I didn't think about that, so... Okay, can I wear that? I cannot. You know what? It's coming back. I tried that last time, didn't I? Okay, that on me. Yep. Ready that. Ready the sling, which I'm always using. And of course, near Girini, not much I can do. Oh, right, okay. So what I was told in the last week was reminded that magic users here cannot throw daggers, which is happening all the time in my original D&D games, actually. But they are allowed to throw darts, which is a different thing. So I do, near Girini a lot of the time is just hanging around the back, not doing much. Waiting to blast somebody with a sleep spell, mostly. So let's fix that. Where are the darts? 4 darts. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Okay, so I took 12. And I think, right, there's like a combine function. Join. Yeah, oh great, good. Okay, great. There you go. So actually, I will unready the dagger and ready the darts. Awesome. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. That is what I wanted. So now I share, right? I share. And that splits up all the treasure that I had on the table. I think that's what I wanted there. Great. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do was maybe get an NPC. Let's go do that. So you can do that up at the training center on the north part of town, which is here. Notices for teachers and students are posted on the walls. A note directs magic users and clerics to go north and fighters and rogues to go east. Now, I think no matter which one I want to hire, I go east, I think, if I recall. So just go in here. The room is filled with dueling pairs. The Arena Master asks if you wish to duel. The duels are evenly matched, and normally, not to the death. Again, not super thrilled about that normally clause in there. But I don't want to duel. What I do want to do is, I do seek a partner for my adventuring, yes. So my thinking here is, right, so I've got a front line of 4 fighter cleric types, right? And they're all pretty well armored. So Rollin, Cadell, Payton, Griffith are my front line. So I've got, you know, I want the back line to be missile or magic people. So I'm thinking I want another magic user, actually. Because a couple times I've had to use sleep spells, and I'm not really sure whether I'm going to try that central encounter again tonight. But if I did, I would definitely want more magic artillery. Probably Napoleon said something like that. So that's what I feel. And I think I can get a high, right. Well, there you go. There is a fine Thurgist. That's a 4th level magic user who will join you for 4 shares. I was kind of hoping for a 3rd level, actually. Am I being too picky? I mean, that would be almost half of all my treasure. Let me just go through and see if there's a 3rd level magic user. Okay, a swordsman. Okay, now Evoker's 2nd level. Maybe that's okay, because, you know, at this, so an Evoker would have 2 1st level spells. A 3rd level magic user would have that plus a 2nd level spell. And there's not that much at 2nd level that's super interesting, as I recall. So maybe this is what I want, actually. I'm going to hire this person. Yeah. Would you like to consider... Okay, just called Evoker. Would you like to consider someone else? Let's say no. So they're just called Evoker? Interesting. You know, so, you know, it's funny because we were talking with, you know, one of our viewers, Josh, on Sunday, and he's actually running Keep on the Borderlands for the first time ever. And he's pointing out that you know, nobody has names, right? The whole keep with shopkeepers and guards and leaders and all that kind of stuff. They all have job titles like this, like Evoker here, and none of them have names. So he's like, one of the primary pieces of work he has to do is go through and give people names. So it's kind of funny to think back, and that was traditional. And I hear that some people would make PCs and not even bother to name them until they get at least a 2nd level or something like that to prove that they were going to live. So here we are again. I guess I don't have any way that I can give him a name or anything like that. Fascinating. Does he have any stuff? Okay, 6 darts and a dagger. So I guess I can run him, right? So I can ready the darts. Right, I really don't need to worry about any more equipment for him, because he's a magic user. I guess that's what he needs. So his intelligence 15, hit point 6. There you go. Okay. Okay, so he's got, right. He's okay. Great. So he's coming with two sleep spells already in memory. That's what we wanted. Great. Okay. Let's see here. So I want to make sure that my characters also have their spells memorized. Okay, got that memorized. Good. I guess I must have done that last time. Great. All right, so Griffith, my new cleric. Great, okay. Okay, so obviously she doesn't have spells. All right, so Nirjarini actually doesn't have any spells. So that's not good. But he does. Okay, that's a little tricky, right? So it's a little tricky on the interface that if Nirjarini doesn't have any spells, the menu option just isn't there. So it's like, am I looking in the right place? And I just have to remember what that's telling me. So let's go fix that. When I started this game, you know, this is now episode 4. When I started this game, I did try to play the game with just 4 characters. And a number of people told me, and I rapidly became convinced that I needed a larger party. So here we are. So magic. Memorize. Not right, not for terror. It's Neutrino that has need to. And we know what I'm doing. Right, okay, so that's it, right? Yes? Yes. Got it. So now I can rest a little bit. Got it. Okay, I think that's it, right? Great. Let me just go through and make absolutely sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, so he's full up, Payton's full up, Griffith is full up, and this evoker is full up. Okay, great. Let's save the game. Keep using A all the time, and let's do better. So I'm going to go back into the slums. Okay, so should I try that central encounter or not? So I'm gonna hold off for now. If anybody has any advice on that, like if you think I can possibly take that big encounter with the magic user and like 35 hobgoblins or whatever it is, feel free to tell me. I don't know if that's supposed to be winnable by a full up first level party or not. My instinct is that it should be, but first of all, I'm going to try to find my way through the slums. I guess that's my goal for tonight. Find my way through the slums. What is it that I got my first edition player's handbook here. There's advice at the end about like high quality adventuring. You're supposed to have a goal, right? Is that what it says? Yeah. First, get in touch with those who will be included in the adventure. If they're not available, at least talk to them. At least talk to the better players so that you will be able to set an objective for the adventure. Great. It feels kind of like software development, actually. Anyway, okay, so my objective for tonight is find my way through the slums to the other side. So let's try that. I am at the gateway to the unsettled areas. The City Watch eyes you suspiciously, as they should. And now the alarm's going to go off. You've entered the monster-crawling slums of Phlan. In the distance, an alarm sounds, of course. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I go here. I actually got lost last time. Now, again, last week, because I had the search everywhere completely on, I'd already had to fight 3 wandering monster groups at this point. So, doing better tonight. Okay, so okay, there's a door here. Pick it? Yes. I'm in these wood paneling areas. I think I can go this way. Pick that. This room is dirty and has a strong, unpleasant odor. It's some kind of stable, I guess. Okay, so I can come out that way. I think what confused me last time is like I come through a door and then it's locked after I come through it, I think is what confused me. Pick that. Oops. A large orc raises his head and snarls, "How dare you break into our home?" Yeah, sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a bigger group than I expected. Fascinating. All right, here we go. So here's Terra aiming manually. Let me just make sure there's only that many. Oh, shit. How did I not run into this place last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 20 orcs. Well, I didn't expect that. Okay, so I think there's going to be some sleep spells getting used here. I'm glad I have Mr. Evoker. Okay, so probably a sleep spell is going to land over here. I want these missile troops gone, so how about you look like a likely candidate. There's an orc leader. Fuck. I wish someone could get over there and block that space before they run into my wizards. Of course, this game has the free attacks when you step out of line. All right, maybe one round later will be better. Interesting. I mean, I suppose, right, they can't actually get past paid in there for the same reason, so I guess at least there's that. Okay, so here's Nirjarini. I do want to cast Sleep Spell. There you go, right there. Okay, now remember, if I abort, I lose the spell, so I will not do that. This looks pretty good right here. Okay, so I could catch a whole bunch of missile troops. One to be 6, right? It'd be 6. It'd be 5. So I guess however I slice it here, I'm going to catch 6. I will go for more missile troops. So how about there? Great. Okay, so it does catch 6. I feel like last time I was confused by how many it was affecting. That was super loud in my headphones. Okay, that's a good deal. So here's Griffith. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I don't control that guy? That's interesting. I really wanted him to cast another spell, actually. So I think those 6 of those guys are asleep, I think. Not managing to hit that guy very well. Right, sorry. Good. Just I can't even beat that one orc, never mind 20 of them. Okay, so Cadell is a fighter magic user. He's got a sleep spell too. I'm told that I can cast in melee as long as I haven't been injured yet in the round. Cadell is at full hit points. Simon, thank you. I can use aim to view each enemy to check who's asleep. Thank you very much. I was trying to remember that. I'm pretty sure I know where they are. They're that 6 above the, including the 3 missile troops. Good call. So I'm pretty sure that Cadell, I'm going to use his sleep spell too. Manual target. Pretty sure. Yeah, okay, great. Thank you so much, Simon. Right, so it's these 6 here, so I don't want to repeat that, but this would be nice right here. That would catch 9, none of whom are currently asleep. That's where I want it, right? Yeah. That would be nice. I mean 8, right? 8, obviously. Okay, nice. I guess that explains it. I guess that explains it last time. I must have already slept some people, and then I had a second sleep spell that overlapped it, and that's why there were fewer people falling asleep. Maybe that explains it. Okay, great. So, great. So I think I put down like 14, right? I put down 14 with the sleep spells. Now they do have a limited duration. I think they only last for 3 rounds, according to what I'm reading in the book here, at first level. So I don't want them to get back up. But I really want that one leader there in the corner to get put down. So I'm going to keep focusing on him. Good, thank you. All right, now I can mostly go through a bunch of sleeping orcs. That guy in the bottom left is not asleep. Let's see here. Aim. You know, okay, so actually this is a case where I actually will this makes sense. I'm going to use the darts there, which probably don't do very much damage, to target the helpless people, which I think is still an automatic kill, I think. Great. Great. That's what you want. Great. And feel free to tell me if I can take control of the NPC. Do I have any way of taking control of what they're doing? Because I thought I was going to cast another spell with him. Aim. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do the same thing here. You're going to see a bunch of cruel blows on the helpless orcs. So here's Cadell. Yeah, I can't get in that space, can I? Got it. Good. You know, I do want to finish these guys off, I guess. I guess this is... Oh, that dude's not asleep. Ah, all right. Okay, now I got a choice here. So I do want this to happen. All right. Glad I have pretty good armor. All right, so here's Griffith with Morningstar. Yeah. I mean, the alternative is I could switch to the magic bow, but I don't think I need to do that. Great. It's interesting. I think technically by the book in first edition, I don't think the missile weapons are supposed to auto kill things, but I will take it. I'll take any advantage I can find. Nice. Man, Payton put some hurt down. Oh, is that too far away? That is too far away. Got it. I should move first, right? I think they let you do that here. Shit. I hit enter to take the move. Then I can aim. Then I can do this. There we go. Great. Nice. Basically, magic users and clerics are running the show at the moment. I fear that the sleep spell ended, right? I feel like that guy was asleep at one point, so I better finish these guys off before that terminates. Nice. Okay, I'm so glad I got these darts. I'm so glad Paul told me about the darts that were available. That was important. Nice. Yeah? No? Oh, great. Okay. Now they're starting to surrender. And that's it, right? Okay, all right. Finishing off sleeping enemies potentially makes surviving enemies surrender or flee. Cool. Great. Good to know. Thank you so much. And right now I'm done, right? Get through this round, I think, is what's happening. All right, much better than I was doing last week, I'll say that. Quit, right? Is that what we want? Okay, no, do not continue the battle. Great. The evoker takes and hides his share. Interesting. That's okay. I see what's happening there. Each character receives 350 experience points. That's pretty good. And let's see what's in the treasure. Okay, some silver and electrum. That's not too bad. And then items. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff there. Now, one thing I was being told is if I carry around a, if one of my characters had detect magic memorized, I could use it at this point, is what I was told. I don't feel like I have enough spell slots to do that. I could be crazy. Griffith's carrying a bow, so I'll at least have him take the arrows. Take that. And I guess Cadell could probably take a missile weapon. I was just looking at that. Take that. Of course, now he needs arrows, which is not super smart on my part. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, it's probably really what I want. Is anybody else? Yeah, good enough. Okay, now Griffith's just... Okay, then exit and share. And exit. So there is still treasure left. Do you want to go back and claim it? I'm going to say no to that. Could be a terrible mistake. Okay, give some of these arrows to Rollin. And give some of these arrows to Cadell, right? That's what I just did. Okay, so everybody's got some kind of bow there. Yeah. All right, so I guess look does like just a single search in the area, so at least it doesn't toggle it on permanently, which was troublesome last time. Okay, so Payton's got what, 3 hit points out of. I don't know what Payton's full hit points are. I'll use a Cure Light. What did he get hit for? Like either 2 or 4 hit points of damage? Was it 2? Let's. I am going to use Cure on him. On whom? On him. Okay, it's 3 points. Great. Good enough. Good enough. Let's save the game. And proceed. Okay, so I guess that's a dead end, eh? Just search the space over here. Okay. All right. Lair of 20 orcs. I really thought I would have run to that last time. Now I think down here is where there's the prophet, right? Seated at a table is a ragged old woman. She greets you. Welcome for the price of a few coppers. I will tell you your fortune. What do you do? I will pay. I'm definitely not going to attack another magic user and then find out she's got like 50 orcs with her that they didn't tell me about. The woman's hands make mystic passages while she mutters some words. Her voice undergoes a strange transformation. Blood and violence are writ boldly in your future. Look for friends where you expect enemies, and enemies where you expect friends. Or allies, rather. Right. Okay, we did this last time. The telling is finished. What do you do? I will leave. So I guess that's it. I guess they just physically throw you out of the shop at that point. Okay, so I'm trying to get to the other side here. Yeah, okay, this is new. Okay. I think it's the first time I've gotten to this part. Great. Okay, what is this? All right, here's the other side of the slums. Cool. This is the first time I've ever been. I have no idea what's here. Is this still more slums? Is that what this is? I think the Adventurer's Journal has like, which I'm not sure if I should trust or not. So this would this be Kudo's Well? Maybe? Unless I'm looking at like a completely fraudulent map. Kudo's Well, maybe. I have no idea what this is going to be. What is that stuff? Yeah, well, good point. Good point. It's like a self-owned logic puzzle, right? Do not trust anyone. Attack that guy. That's a good point. Is this like ivy on the walls, I guess? Okay, now, okay, call me crazy, but I'm looking at the area map here, right? And the top right has got a space. Well, I guess you could get at it from the south, right? Okay, I'm gonna look here. Look here. I'm looking for secret doors or something. There's nothing on the left? What the hell? Oop. You were surprised by lizard men. We didn't see that coming. Jeez, that was fast. Oh! Fuck! God damn! Holy shit! That went... Damn it, that went south fast. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Ah. And Terra goes again? Is that the deal? Okay, so if I recall, I can go done and then bandage? Is that the deal? Now the evoker is just guarding. That is not very aggressive. Jesus Christ. Yeah? No? Good. Can I get this diagonal? Yes. Good. Is that no? That's nice. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, he's getting 3 attacks per round? Son of a bitch. What is that guy? What is that guy? That guy's useless. Good. That's... Jesus Christ. Okay, do that. Bandage Payton. And that's it, right? Okay, didn't get any treasure out of that. And those are my 2 clerics, of course. So that's... Son of a bitch. Shit. God, three attacks per round. That's brutal. What should I do about that? Yep, I need more clerics in the party is what I need. Okay, I'm gonna push on. Okay, there could be wandering monsters when I get back to town. You know, I don't even know if I can encamp in the wilderness areas. Is that permitted? I keep going back to the civilized part to rest up, and I don't know if I can encamp here. I guess I'm right. I really would have appreciated if the lizardmen had brought more treasure. Now I was searching for a secret door here, but I guess that's not happening. All right, I'm gonna this, I don't know, this could be crazy. I'm gonna try to encamp here. Yeah, Paul, right. Thank you, Disparrow. Paula said the same thing. If I can get higher level clerics with those bonus spells, and like his recommendation was use one of those bonus slots for detect magic. So when I get a bunch of random gear, yeah, good point. And of course, if I was super cheesy about it, I could just go in the character generator and give myself whatever ability scores I want. Okay, so I'm going to find out. This could be a big mistake. I'm going to find out whether I can encamp in the wild areas or not. I mean, so I can encamp, which would allow me to like save the game and stuff. I mean, I'd have to encamp for a whole day. Well, let's try it. Yeah, right. And then you get bonuses for first, second, and third level spells. Okay, I'm going to try to rest for a day, and we'll see if I was DM, I would not permit this. Just to be clear, so we'll find out. You know what? And I guess as long as I'm doing this, I should get my spell back. here. Weird. Okay, so I'm managing the evoker's magic and stuff, but I'm not managing him in combat. I feel like I have to find out how to do that exit when it's his turn to not be on automatic. Okay, let's try to rest up for a day. It could be a terrible mistake. Okay, so I actually I get my spells back, but I am rudely interrupted by, what is that, a null? Poop. All right. I would actually like to avoid a combat if I could. I'm going to try to be nice. I have offended the gnolls. They attack. Great. Well. Okay, there's only 2 of them, I think. So that's not too bad. Three of them? Maybe there's 3 of them. Oh, that's nice. What is wrong with that evoker? That should be done, right? Oh. They're just super tall. That's the deal. I can do this. How dare you be nice to us? I feel like that's. I feel like that would be good. I feel that'd be a good internet personality. Am I out of darts? Oh shit! I'm out of darts. I think I'm out of darts. Try that one more time. I mean, you know, gnolls are reputed to be cross between gnomes and trolls, so maybe they're some brand of internet troll. Oh, am I out of range, or well, same thing. I don't think I have any darts left. Done. Guard. What? Shit. When it gets to that guy, I gotta try to hit escape or something. That could have been better. Yeah, that should be it. Nice. I'm still okay. So the other thing I was told about was look for thief backstabs, and I'm looking for a good opportunity for that with Terra at some point. I guess Roland could do that too because he's a fighter thief. Now I think about it. What? The evoker takes and hides his share. Of course he does. Okay, so just share that. That's fine. All right, so I can't. Okay, so lesson learned. I can't rest for a night to get my clerics back up. So I just have to get back to the civilized part of town. And here I go. It's over here, right? Ah, there's the tunnel up to that space. Should I? Okay, I can't prevent myself. I'm actually going to go up and check out that space. It's probably a terrible idea. You see some bloodthirsty lizard men. I flee. Am I allowed to flee? I don't want to be... Shit. Okay, now... Okay, so supposedly I can... Shit, if I retreat, I lose my downed characters, don't I? Is that it? There's only one. Okay, all right. Unless more should pop up later. I try that. Yeah. Let me just try this again. I think I'm out of darts, but I'll just try this. Yeah, that's not happening. Done guard. Yeah, right? I don't know if that varies. I don't know if the encounters are fixed all the time or if that varies. Let me switch over to a longbow, actually. Of course, I have to put the shield down. Great. I'm glad you can do that in one round. That's nice. Oh, really? They do that. They let you do more than one round. That's interesting. Interesting. So I guess I'll get 2 arrows per round here. Gonna use that longbow because I mean it should get a faster firing rate. It's the first time most of these characters have used ranged weapons. Yeah, nice. Oh! What? What, are you fucking idiot? Now he cast a sleep spell on one lizard man. What a fuck. We're gonna bring that up in your job review. That was I am not happy about that. Okay, well that's all right. I guess I beat the lizard man lair with one lizard man in it. I like that. Great. Okay, no treasure? Interesting. Weird. Weird, but interesting. Okay, so I'm pushing my luck. I know I'm pushing my luck, but let me just search this weird space. Weird. Okay. Okay, so back to try and get back to town. Now I got to remember how to not get lost here. So back in the slums. Oh, that's interesting. An alarm sounds on this end too. That's good to know. Okay, so I think it's here and then here and then up here. Right? Okay, so this is what confused me because I think I came through this door before and now it's locked. Great. Great. Okay, good to know. Okay, so good. You have the advantageous rate of fire according to advanced D&D. That's good. Okay. Yep. Right. And that's. Thank you guys. That's right out of the book. I kind of didn't expect that, but yeah, that's totally. That is the rule in advanced D&D. Keep getting. Okay, I can do this. I'm sure you guys that have played a lot, I'm sure you've memorized the slums area here. I'm reminded of Greg Svensson telling us that when he was playing in Arneson's Blackmore, that he just had memorized the first couple levels. They'd gone through it so many times. Good. Okay, so item 1, let's go rest up. Yeah, that's a good point, Disparrow. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. You know, it's funny because if we're in a restaurant and someone gets, the dessert, Phlan, honestly, I think of the Greyhawk culture is honestly what's... I have to shut up so I don't look like too much of a nerd, but honestly, that's what's in my head anytime anybody orders that dessert. But yeah, that's the name they're using here for this this city we're trying to rebuild. Yes. Can I pick the evoker? Will he? That person won't pay, of course. Of course he won't. Interesting. I'm not sure about how useful that evoker is if I can't take control of when he casts the sleep spell or not. He's taking a lot of money from me. Okay, so get my magic back. Oh, I guess that's recorded. I guess it's already recorded what I want to pick up, eh? From last time. That's good. Probably they can't, right? No condition to memorize spells. Okay, so I guess as long as I just get them up. Yeah, whatever. I'll just sleep for like 8 days. All right, so getting my whole party healed up here. Should I? I mean, I guess interesting point. So I could hire a fighter, swap them into the front row of 4, and at least have a cleric in the back, so that I don't keep having my clerics go down all the time. That's a pretty good suggestion, actually. That's a pretty good suggestion. And somebody used a sleep spell, right? Was it Griffiths? I mean, a cure spell is what I meant to say there. Yeah. Okay. Rest up one more day, I think. Great. Oh, well, that's clever. If I have a hired fighter in the front, if they die, I don't have to pay them, and I also don't have to split up experience, right? Okay, we all agree. Okay, great. Thank you for the advice, Pool of Radiance Council. Good point. A little Machiavellian, but yeah. This evoker is not doing well for me. How do I fire him? Let's save this game. I mean, here's alter. Drop? Is that... Can I drop him? Is that what happens? The evoker will be gone. Yeah, I'm going to drop him. Screw that guy. Well, you know what? Score 1 for him being gracious on the way out. That's you know what? I like that. I would work with him again. That's okay, even though he's a moron. I will give him a good reference. I'll do that for him. I'll give him a good reference for his next job, and I'll be glad that he's not here anymore. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right, yeah, let's try what happens when I hire an NPC fighter. I like that suggestion. So I'm back in the training room. I don't want a duel. That, you know what? I'm pretty sure. You know what? I think I figured out what his name is. His name's Peter. I don't want a duel, but I do want. There's a fine swordsman. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. So 3rd level swordsman. I'll do that. Sure. Let's try that. Let's say that's good. Yeah, see, the problem is that Payton only has 6 hit points, and he's one of my frontline guys. And yeah, that's totally right. So if I in camp alter the order, no, select, I'm selecting right now. Select him, and I want him 18 hit points. Sweet, freaking sweet. You know what? You're in front now. Yeah, and I want Payton in the back. I like that. Cool. Yeah, it's a big jump, right? It's a big jump up when you go from first to second level. Obviously, you like double your fighting potential. I'm good with the ordering. Let me just go back to the. Let me go back to the position where I can use a shield. Yeah, great. And same with him. Okay, off, on. Yeah. Okay, getting my AC up. Now he's only got AC 5 there, so I guess he's willing for me to buy him stuff. Wearing chainmail. And I need more darts, right? I want more darts and stuff. Man, I'm still glad I'm still relieved that I figured out that I had that search on last time. That was such a pain in the ass last week. Oh, right, it's nighttime now? Fuck. Okay, so black sky, it's nighttime, obviously. I mean, do they harass me, like, the second I start resting? Like, can I rest, like, 4 hours? It will not let me do this. It's immediate. 5 minutes later. You were roasted by the city watch and told to move along. What do? I go. Because I'm a good citizen like that. Okay, let me drop in here. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so it's currently 20 hours, 40 hours. How do you say that in the military? Is it 2040? Is that what you say? 1900 hours, 40 hours, I guess. So I rest 4 hours because the day starts at 0. I guess they've got noon time. I guess they've got dawn is the 0 hour, I guess. And then I'll rest up. Yep, and then I'll exit. Okay. I'm figuring this out. Yes. I'm going to pool all my money. Just to see how much I got there. Okay, quite a bit of platinum there. But 80 platinum is 400 gold, so I can buy this guy plate if I want to, or at least banded mail. Buy next. Okay, so banded mail at 90. You know, that's 1 point less than plate mail, if I recall. And since he's an NPC, I think that's as much as I want to do for him. So I will buy that. That's fine. And if there's anything else I want to buy for him. You know, one thing that might have been, you know, I would have liked to have seen here would be like a silver dagger or silver arrows. And I'm not seeing any of that stuff here. But I'm going to trust at some point I'll have an opportunity for something like that. Just give that guy. Where's the dagger? Am I crazy? Am I not seeing? Is there not a dagger on this list? There it is. What is my problem? It's alphabetical. Duh. Okay, so. And now Nijirini needs a bunch of darts. Like 40? I don't know how much they weigh here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How about that? 32 is a good number. NPC spellcasters in Gold Box are notoriously stupid and worthless. Okay, thank you for confirming that, Nathan. That's extremely useful that you told me that, because I was like, have I accidentally put this guy on auto for when I don't need to? That is what I needed to hear, so thank you very much. Great, so he needed darts. Tara doesn't need ammunition, which is nice. Let me just, who else needs ammunition here? I have never used that crossbow to date. It's interesting. It's okay, actually, and you know what? Now I don't want to, because you guys told me about the rate of fire that's according to the book rules. So actually, now I don't want to use that crossbow. So what I will do is buy a bunch of arrows for him, like maybe 40. 1, 2, 3, 30. Maybe that's enough. Good point about the doors, Nathan. Maybe one more there. There's that, and then view, and then get rid of the crossbow. Now that the rate of fire is according to the book, sell this. Sell that. Join this. That looks good. Nice. Same thing here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 batches of arrows. That looks good. Now those are it's not showing it there, but those are magic. So I gotta remember that Griffith has a magic bow and arrows. So I'm assuming that if I buy more arrows, they're not gonna get joined up in just one huge blob, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I when I join this, well, I'll see if I'm making a terrible mistake and everything's in one homogeneous batch. Okay, so they're separate. I gotta remember that. Good. Now Payton's a straight cleric, so shooting bows is not an option. Tara doesn't need it. Nirjarini's got a whole bunch of darts, which I should join and I should ready. All right, okay. And then share the money. Yeah. Great. We encamp and saved a. No. Okay. All right. That's what I wanted, right? And I have that swordsman up front. I should have gotten a shield for that dude, right? Right, I didn't ready the banded mail. That's the problem. Okay, so I want this guy to have a shield and more arrows. That's what I want. Sorry for the shopping. I apologize for spending time on the shopping, but That's an important part of classic D&D. Buy. Next. Buy this. God damn it. Of course, he doesn't have any money. Pool the money, then buy. Next. Buy this. 1, 2, 3 more sets of arrows. 4 for good measure. Okay, so join this. Got it. Now that actually confirms that the Griffith's magic arrows are kept separate because that something different happened. And sell the Am I not in the shopkeeper UI? I view it, I go to items. It's not letting me sell the chainmail. Weird. Can I drop it? I'm just gonna drop it, whatever. I don't know. Okay, now AC 4, that's reasonable. Well, I should ready the shield. There we go. There we go. Okay. Everybody's... Yeah, go back and get the money. Duh. Share it. Exit. Camp. Save it. A. Okay. All right, now I think I'm ready. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Right. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Yep. Okay. So drop the crossbow. Picked up the faster self bows. I think. Yeah. So talking about the magic boners, I think by D&D rules, I think they do stack. I think a while back somebody pointed out that the bows in classic D&D, magic bows are incredibly rare. And actually in original D&D, there's only a +1 bow. There's nothing else. In fact, I think in original D&D, it just says magic bow. It doesn't even have a bonus next to it. And the implication is you get 1 point from the magic bow. That's it. So I think they do stack. I will be relying on that. It may not. It may stack for the 2 hit bonus and not for the damage. It might be just the arrows that add to the damage. So it's fairly limited. Okay, so I am trying to, maybe like in the next 30, 40 minutes, I'm trying to explore more of this Kudo's Well area. If that's a real thing that I'm looking at. All right, interesting to see what happens with this swordsman in the front line. And just bash it, whatever. So then I have to go down here, right? I can go up here. Right. I think this is the only way I can get out of the slums, I think. Okay, so back in this block. So I searched that area to the north, the top right. Where should I go now? What looks interesting? Okay, I'm gonna try this big area directly to my south is what I'm gonna do. I don't know what that stuff on the wall is. I mean, will looking do anything? No. Is that a dead end? You are being avoided by some gnolls. You were being avoided by some gnolls. Well, that's weird. I'm going to parlay. I'm going to be sly. You have offended the gnolls. They attack. Okay, that's... We're trying to get away from you. Yeah, you should go away from me. Oh, now we're going to attack you. All right, so 3 gnolls. At least they just get 1 attack each. So this should be doable. All right, so I see my new fighter friend is the second guy in line there. Okay. Fuck. So I'm not planning on using any spells here. Nice. Jeez. Great. 32 darts. Okay, so it says it right there when what he's using, which is good. Probably not going to hit a lot. Okay, so the sword right. Okay, so the swordsman is fighting on his own. That's great. This is Griffith. Of course, I said let's hold the cleric back so he's not in the front line, and yet I am about to throw him right back into the front line. That should be the end of it. Okay, I'm figuring this out. I'm doing a little better than I was before. Jesus Christ. 12 points of damage. Holy mackerel. I'm not entirely sure how that's even possible. Good. I do wish there was some way that I could just, like, end the combat. The swordsman takes and hides his share. Reasonable. Very reasonable. Okay, so now I'm getting some gold. Not much. That's good. Share that out. Cool. Oh, okay. So once I clear out all the random encounters, then I can rest there. Well, that's interesting. That's handy. You know what? Let me I'm gonna that's important. I'm gonna make a note of what you just said there, Nathan. Interesting. I wonder if I should even try that. I don't think I have, though. I think there's some places in the slums I have not gotten to yet. Well, that is critical. Well, now that's kind of what I would I need to clear out that big encounter in the middle of the slums for that to be permitted? Seems like I ought to be able to get in here. Because I know I definitely haven't wiped out all the random encounters. You have surprised a party of lizardmen. Okay, so Kudo's well apparently has a whole bunch of lizardmen. Makes sense. So this is your second level area. I think that's what I'm feeling, right? I am going to press my advantage here and combat. Maybe I should have advanced. Okay, so I got two of them pretty far away. All right, now, granted that they get 3 attacks per round, right? That was really punishing. I will go for the ranged weapons here as long as I can. Maybe I should have taken a longbow. Yeah, okay. So as they try to close the distance, I will be shooting at them. Now, okay, so now you may notice I've been manually aiming my missile weapons. I'm just realizing I could use that center or whatever target toggle. probably start using that now. Okay. Next. Ah, shit. Now it's aiming at all my guys. What is happening with that? Well, that didn't help a lot. Ah, for Pete's sake. Previous and then target? Is that what happens? Okay, Payton doesn't have any missile weapons, so... I'm not even sure it's useful to... Right, that's out of range. Okay, never mind. Got it. Oh shit. Okay, now when I'm personally in a D&D party and one guy runs off by himself, that's another. That's going on your permanent record. But okay, well, okay, but apparently there seems to be no accidental friendly fire here, so maybe that's a little bit better. Can I? Is he within range now? Yeah? Yes? No? I guess not. Interesting. Boy, I really needed to hear that the NPC spellcasters are epically not usable. This is not working. I don't think I've hit with any of these missile weapons. Shit, so that guy's trying to take him on by himself. Poop. Boy, I like this. I like the fact that the rate of fire is so much better. I think I'm going to keep shooting, actually. Move a little closer here. Okay, yeah? Move a little closer. Shit. Double shit. Triple shit. Jesus Christ. Fuck. God damn it. Damn it. Yeah, yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. I think, Desperado, your thought about the sizing of the encounters is pretty reasonable. I mean, if they were showing up with 3 attacks per round, if they were showing up any larger numbers, they would I would have no hope against them at all. I would, a game like this, I would probably guess that they probably just went entirely off book, compared to what the book numbers appearing are. They might have been looking at the encounter tables in the DM's guide that has much smaller numbers. It's a possibility. God damn it. And that's too far away. Okay. Ah, I should have hit bandage. I'm an idiot. Okay, back here, and now I can hit bandage. Good. I'm having a really hard time with the missile weapons. Yeah, here we go. Yep, makes sense, right? I mean, they could have, right? It would be reasonable. It would be a totally reasonable thing to do. Totally. Okay, so here. No, here I am getting paid and right in the fight as usual. Okay, so now I will switch over to the old sword and board. That was a weird move. Okay, now. Okay, so I'm going to try to get that thief to backstab. Let's see if this is a terrible idea or not. Okay, so don't get adjacent to him. Does that work? Fuck. Damn it. Somebody hit that guy. Fuck. No. I didn't expect that. Holy shit. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yep, kind of small damage on 2 of the attacks. It feels bad. Of course, you know, probably the main thing is that I have like a whole bunch of scar tissue around the other 2 hit die monster with 3 attacks, and that's ghouls. And of course, 3 paralyzing attacks. That's more than brutal. Enter and aim and shoot. Yeah, geez, near Jarini's doing the best. Bizarre. All right, okay, so this seems like melee is happening. What? Right, that's the swordsman. Right. Oh, did I ran out of... I think I'm right at the end of my movement allowance there. It's probably a terrible idea having Terra in melee. Nice. Okay, there's that. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna want to get Mr. Swordsman back up with some cure spells. I guess again, there's no treasure there. I guess the lizardmen aren't having very much treasure. So. Paid and cast. Damn. I think he had like 15 hit points to begin with. I guess I'll cast another one. So I get 3. Jeez, I only got 1 hit point back? Gross. Man, I guess I'll have Griffiths cast some too. I really want that guy back up. I feel like I ought to be able to get 8 back if I'm lucky, right? But 8. Give me up to 12. Fuck! I got another 1 hit point. This is gross. I'm casting all 4 of my heal spells on this guy. Don't be... Okay. All right, so I got 5 hit points back from that one. Alrighty, so here, save it. Do not quit. Okay, so I think I have one more cure on a scroll if I absolutely need it. Yep. It's harsh, right? It's harsh. It's like it's I had a player really bummed out at one point, leveling up and then rolling a 1 on a D8 for hit points, and you just dealt with it. Kids these days, right? They don't know how lucky they have it. Yeah, I crack myself up sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna push my luck here. I mean, arguably, what I should do is I should go back to the slums, which appear to be like a first level area, and try to clear that out. I'm just worried about that central encounter. Well, this place seems to be in really bad shape. Can I cross over here? Yes, I can. Okay, interesting. So those busted down walls are crossable. Let's see what's over here. A dead end there. I tried. Now, to this point, I still don't know whether secret doors are a thing in this game or not. I've searched a number of places and haven't found any. Kobolds? You spot a small band of sickly kobolds carefully picking its way through the rubble. When they spot you, they stop and stare in surprise. Okay. The kobolds are trying to sneak off. I'm gonna wait? Ah, shit. Okay, I made my decision right when you gave me the advice. The monsters flee. Okay, well, sorry. So is this why? So there's this top. Now I'm looking at that top left space, and I'm not seeing any way in there whatsoever. Okay, so I've looked. I haven't found anything. So if those kobolds had something important, I apologize. Ooh, you have surprised a party of lizardmen. You've surprised a party of lizardmen. Yeah, if I surprise them, I'm going to use that. I'm going to combat. Don't know how many there are. Probably 2 again. Where the hell are they? Okay, so it seems like the lizardmen show up in groups of 2. They are pretty far away. I've got the short sword. That's the problem. Hope I didn't move her too close. Geez, that's a good shot. too far away? Is that the deal? I do not want to get any closer. Okay, that's too close. That's too far, I guess. Quit. Got it. Okay, got it. Right. When I surprised the kobolds, that was the main thing. Yep, you can see that's kind of my instinct in other cases. I think that was the first time I saw a monster say like they're trying to sneak away, so I kind of wanted to take advantage of that. Was my idea there. Right. So switching over to ranged weapons, at least temporarily. Okay, now I do want to get some people out in front of my weak guys, so. And once again, here I am putting Payton out in front, which is what I was trying to avoid. Jesus Christ, that guy's aggressive. Well, that's interesting. Could I have followed or tracked them? That's interesting. Maybe I'll try that another time. Do I want to? Okay, let me just. I don't know what the range is on these darts, but it's less than 6 apparently. Is it 5? 4? Okay, so 4 is in range, but 6 is not. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. You know, I want to make sure I'm not using the magic arrows. I am using the magic arrows. Okay, let's not do that. I thought I thought of that. Fuck. Fucking balls. Got it. Interesting. Yeah, it's hard to say what the scale is, right? I feel like, you know, like the area of the spells made me think that it was 5 feet per square. There must be some kind of adjustment going on. And the width of the corridors feels like it like made me think it was 5 feet per square or 3 feet even. Fuck. I think I need to get in melee because the missiles are not doing a great job. You know, let's see if I can even get in range. 1, 2. Okay, now I switch. Okay, 5. So it's going 5. So that's certainly compatible with what you just said, Disparrow. Yeah, maybe. No. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to get Griffith down in melee. Nice. Maybe that's it. Nice. That should be it. Okay. Well, all right. So the swordsman's, you know, sucking up hits that my other guys don't have to take, so that's nice. Again, no treasure. Okay. You know what? I am going to use that scroll. Okay, so I'm told I have to ready it. I am going to use that scroll so the swordsman's up, and just in case I get into another dumb fight, I have an option of running away. Okay, so is it Griffith's got it, right? No, it's Payton. Stop that. Yes to this. Use this. Cast that on Mr. Swordsman. Don't be one. Don't be one. Six. Okay, good. That's dope. That's dope. Good question, Disparrow. I think the answer is no. You know, I read in I think the background information that they were, quote, looking at unearthed arcana when they made this game, but I've tried to give my thief studded leather armor and it refused that. So I think that says that the expanded arms and armor from UA is not in use, is what I'm getting out of that. I could be wrong, but that's the main signal I'm taking about that. Okay, so let me actually save this before I get in too much more trouble. You're always a couple minutes away from a TPK here. So I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think the signal I'm getting is that the slums are the first level area and Kudo as well as the second level area. So I feel like I should probably focus on clearing out the slums before, and knowing that you can encamp there once you do that feels like an important goal. So let's go back to the slums. You have surprised a party of kobolds. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to press my advantage. I'm going to advance. Is that smart? I'm going to do that. I'm going to advance. You surprised a party of kobolds, and now I'm going to combat. Got a couple sleep spells if I need it. What is that, 6? Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there's 8. That's a bad position for a sleep spell, actually. I can only get 3. The best I can do there is get 3. Interesting. I think I did try a short bow for the thief. I think I did try that and it was refused. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, is studded leather not an option there? You know what? I don't have a physical UA book. So studded leather is not an option in UA because I thought it was. Oh, Yelly wants to be here. 1 second. Come help me. Yeah. See that right there? Okay, he may or may not climb up into the shot. Yeah, interesting. I guess I should try. I'm pretty sure I tried the short bow last episode, thinking the same thing. If I recall correctly, maybe we'll try it again. I'm currently operating on Player's Handbook equipment only is what I'm operating on right now. Okay, so I guess you look like a likely candidate. Why are you aiming? What are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? He's the guy's running away. What is up with that? Jesus Christ. What is so he runs, he goes and he runs alone at a squad of lizardmen, and then when we're all here facing down a bunch of kobolds, he runs away. Yeah. Maybe I should try one of those. I think I've tried studded leather. I think I've tried the short bow at this point. So I'm personally pretty sure it's telling me that it's not using those rules. I don't think I should take another step, should I? Ah, crap. Morning Star. Nice. Nice. Okay, so I'm thinking I don't need a sleep spell, is what I'm thinking. Good. Good. Okay, so when they surrender, they just... What the hell? What is your damage? Are you stupid? What is... Why is he running away from a bunch of surrendering kobolds? Got it. Thank you for looking at that, Disparrow. Yeah. Right. That would have been nice, right, if a staff sling was on the available roster. That would be a nice option. I'm still fighting, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the range is clearly 5. Oh, hammers. Good point. Good point. Okay, so now I think I'm done. And that idiot's going to be running away? Why the hell did he do that? That was a weird choice. Oh yeah, now you get your 3 shares for running away and letting the rest of us fight him. God. What a doofus. I guess that's what happens when I have NPCs, right? So I guess now I have to. This is what being in management is like now. Great. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna carry all that stuff. Just share. Exit. I do not. Okay, so good job. Bunch of kobolds, and I think a larger group than I was facing on the slums, so I go this way, right? Right, okay, so here you go over these wall sections. Ah, crap. Interesting. Really? Okay. Clerics can use oil flasks here. Well, that's interesting. My longest, you may hear me say this once in a while, my longest running character of all time was a cleric who liked to burn stuff all the time. You gotta oh god, what do you call that? Cauterize. You gotta cauterize the wound, right? He would say. So he was burning a whole bunch of stuff. Interesting. Okay, so good get. So it seems like, yeah, maybe the swordsman lost a morale check. You're right. That would be compatible with the DMG rules. Ah, okay. So you are being avoided by some lizard men. So I'm going to wait. Like I did last time. The monsters flee. I like that. So I'm just trying to get out of this second level zone. All right, so I'm in the first level zone. Now, one of my earbuds actually just shut off on me because the battery ran down. But let me try to clear some of the stuff on the south side here. I'm not entirely, I'm not entirely sure. The old hemp market. That's great. The gang is operating from the catacombs by the well. So is there anything to interact with here? Is there another? Good point. It's not the most careful. So this would go back into the Kudo's well area. Is that what they're talking about? Okay, so my current objective, per player's handbook advice, I'm going to stick with my objective, and I'm trying to clear out more of the slums area. So I'm not going to go in there. Good to know. Good to know that's available. Pick it. Did that work? Bash it. You have alerted the guards. Okay, sorry. Well, they're only goblins. Ah, fuck. He said before finding out there's 100 of them. Shit. God damn it. That's what you were warning me about, eh? Shit. And they're like a whole bunch of darts. Okay, so the swordsman's down, and I don't have any healing left. Okay. Let me just look around a bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 goblins. Okay, so I can put a sleep spell here and get like 8 of them. I put a sleep spell here and get like 6 of them. Actually, here would be 8. Suppose I could put one here and get 5. I feel like this ought to be doable, right? Put one here and get 8, and then maybe one here and get 6-ish. 21, and at that point there's 7 left or something. All right. All right. Let's try this. Okay, so these guys down on the bottom right, I'm going to have to deal with manually, so... Griffith. Good. Oh my god, they all have ranged weapons? I guess all those guys up there, eh? Okay, so I guess those guys need to be dealt with. So if all goes well, I'll put a sleep spell here, and then I'll put one here-ish, so you will not be in the area. Right, so those guys have melee weapons. So Payton. Yeah, I gotta get those. Damn it. Don't. Shit, asshole. Shit, so they just. Shit, so they just damaged my two. Shit. So they managed to damage my two spellcasters, so I can't cast, is what I'm being told. Well, that. Fuck. Well, that went south fast, eh? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is breaking the rules, isn't it? Goblins with longbows. That shouldn't be allowed. I'm gonna register a complaint with the council. Good. Thank you guys for pointing it out. That's bullshit. Yeah. When it really went south is when they tagged my two spellcasters immediately before they were going to go. So here's Cadell, and if he'd gone before one goblin, I could get the sleep spell off, and they hit him, they damaged him. That's not an option now. And I kind of want to pull him back out of the front line, but he would take about 5 attacks if I do that, and he's only got 2 hit points. That was a bad deal. That was a bad deal. Yeah, so I think I gotta. So I saved it right before this, so I think I just gotta take the TPK here. Let's play this through. So if you know, I would have to if I ran right now, I'd take a whole bunch of attacks. I'd lose the swordsman. I'd lose Nirajani. Yeah, I totally right. That's why I've got the 2 spellcasters. Is exactly for that. And that's what I was hoping for with the NPC spellcaster, right? I was hoping. I mean, he had that evoker had 2 sleep spells, and I was hoping that we could use it intelligently. But if I'm not allowed to control it, then and he's using it against one lizard man. That's not when I wanted it. So live and learn, or learn and then TPK. So I'm gonna play this through. If I was gonna survive this, what I would need is Cadell not to be hit on the next round, which seems pretty unlikely because he's currently surrounded by 5 goblins, and plus he could be shot by 10 more. I don't know. Should I actually run and then just go rebuild my party another day? It's probably not going to work because I would have to suffer all these attacks on the way out. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play this through, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that Cadell can go around and not get hit. You know, one single hit and he's going to go down anyway. So here we go again. That's really too bad. And I can't use a ranged weapon while I'm adjacent to melee. So that was something I learned last time. So I will switch. God. Now I never hit anybody for that much damage with the missile weapons. Yeah, there he goes. That is too bad. I mean, okay, actually now, hypothetically, I could possibly actually retreat and lose half my party, so... You know, this partly as a learning experience. I'm going to see if I can do that. And then enter, and then done and guard. Oh, well, that's a shitty move. Ah, shit, he's in... Oh, man, they're really packing in there. I mean, am I even allowed... Can I go down left? Is that... No. Well, now I'm actually surrounded. Wow, that's a bad situation. Huh. Ah, fuck. That's a very bad situation. Oh, I see. They're attack. Oh, they can attack from behind. Well, so much for that. Hmm. Hey, Pure Gaming, thanks for checking in. I am playing this on Steam. You were correct. Yes. I'm not using the add-on. What's it called? The something gold box companion. I'm actually not using this. So I think I'm playing it just old school style. But yeah, I actually am playing it on Steam. So that's Payton went down, right? And I'm not playing super well. I'm not playing super well. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I'm doing better than I did last week. Let me try. Okay, so Roland's going to try to make a... I wish I could have moved after that. Okay, so I got last man standing, Roland here. Yeah, everybody's dying. I know that. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see if Roland can make a break for it. I should have moved Payton back one more space. I thought I was going to use Payton to like protect other people, but that didn't work. Okay, let's see what happens here. And they attack from behind, so look at those bonuses. All right. That's a tough dwarf. God damn it. All right, I tried. Okay. All right, so, oh, they actually do that. I thought you were joking. All right, so Simon, you tried to warn me about that zone. So I haven't yet succeeded against a giant mob that has missile weapons. So I guess there's at least 2 areas like that in the slums. So I got to figure out how to do that. I'm feeling like going to the Kudo's Well area after that with the lizard men. I feel like that seems to be telling me that you want to be second level before you go in there. And I didn't run into any really huge mobs, but I feel like it seems possible. So Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Well, yeah, okay. Good for you, monsters. Good for you. I'm glad. You know what? Once in a while, you got to take one. You got to take one home. It's like the Senators or whoever whatever that team is that plays the Harlem Globetrotters all the time. You know what they deserve? They're good players. They deserve a win once in a while. Good for you. Good for you. So I'm gonna call it a wrap on that tonight. I think I'll be back next week and I'll restore the game is what I'll do. And I don't know. Maybe I need 8. Tonight I was trying to play with 7. So maybe I need another. Maybe I should go get another frontline fighter next time. And maybe I really need 8. I thought I could maybe do it with 7. So yeah, lessons learned tonight. The NPC spellcasters are not super useful because they're not targeting I'm not controlling the spells and they're not targeting them well. And the NPCs can possibly lose a morale check and just run at a weird time. So I got to remember that. And these huge mobs of first level monsters. I don't know. Maybe I wish I had another PC that had another sleep spell, because boy, that timing was really bad there on that one. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to deal with those giant mobs there when they have missiles. That was tough. Yeah. So maybe I started out trying to be, I don't know, flavorful, and maybe that's not. Maybe I need to buckle down and just go full bore. With every tool I can possibly bring. I think I read that, right? I think I read this game and Temple of Elemental Evil are like among the toughest D&D video games that got made. So maybe I need to take the kids' gloves off and go at it a little bit harder next time. Yeah. Well, as long as you're having fun. Is that the important thing? Right, normally I don't think so. What's important is you're learning a lesson. You're learning a hard lesson. That's my attitude from D&D. It's a school of hard knocks. So thank you guys so much for helping out. Actually, so the information you're giving me as a first time player is totally invaluable. So thank you so much for that. So I think I'll be back next week and I will try. I guess I'll focus more on clearing out the slums. Now that you told me that you can clear it out and then you can camp there. That would be really handy to not have to go all the way back every time. So I think that's probably going to be my objective next time. And I'm going to probably bring in another character and for a full party of 8 and try to clear out the slums there. So that's probably my next step. Okay, great. I think better than last week, right? Last week was super embarrassing. Yeah. I need to rest to replenish spells. Yeah. Okay. And it's funny because some of those things are feeling a lot like a dungeon hack. Like when I didn't start off initially with dungeon hack with a cleric, and then based on your suggestions I did that, and I was clearly the best class for that. And being willing to rest frequently to get your spells back and being aggressive about that's all good play. Yeah. Oil. Okay, I'm gonna write that down because I don't know if you know, but that's another, like clerics, that's another thing that I actually don't allow in my own games. So I forget that that's a core D&Dism sometimes. So I'm going to mark that down. I'm going to whore myself out. Probably go for the burning oil next time. All right, good advice. Yeah, that's another spot like clerics that I have a blind spot for nowadays. Good point. Okay, oil flasks and missile weapons for all. That sounds like good advice. I'm glad Paul reminded me about the darts for the magic user. That was actually really nice, particularly when Nirjarini could sleep some monsters and then just dart automatically. That was super nice. So that's getting better at least. I did give all my characters bows. Right, the cleric. Only burning oil is what you're telling me for the cleric. All right, that feels like one of my characters. I can get behind that next time. Interesting. Okay, yeah, the bow rate of fire was nice. I think I shied away from it at one point tonight because I just wasn't hitting well and it wasn't doing very much damage for me. But then, of course, you turn around, the goblins hit me for 6 points, which I never managed with them. So maybe just kind of a bad run of luck for a little bit. I guess I had a bad run of luck with the cure spells, actually, that did like 2 points and 1 point and 1 point before I started to get some traction. So maybe just a couple bad rolls tonight. Yeah. Okay, but at least I think next time I will definitely go and get like pick up an 8th party member is what I'll do. Interesting. Cool. Okay, so thanks for the help. Going to wrap up, and I'll be back here next Thursday night for another session with this. And look for Paul and me on Sunday, and we'll have our standard Sunday talk show, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So hopefully you will join us for that. Look forward to the chat on that, and I'll see you next week. Thanks so much for hanging out. See you next time.